Hey guys.
Hey.
I'm cracking up.
Hey guys, welcome back. Big Mama Energy.
I'm Brittany.
And I'm Tia. And today we have another life update for you guys. So we're just going to be telling you about the new events that we have going on in our lives, our personal lives, and just update you guys on what
Keep
we
you
do.
updated.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Actually, what, 3 months?
Yeah, about 3 to 4 months since we did a life update video. So we just wanted to update you guys on what we had going on. So yeah, but before we get started, go ahead and subscribe, okay? Hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell just so you get all the notifications when we drop our new videos, okay?
You'll love it here.
Always. You definitely love it here, okay? And welcome to any new subscribers. Thanks for joining our tribe.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yes, okay. But yeah, we're going to just get into it and just tell you what's been up with us.
So did you want to start, or?
You can start if you have something you want to start off with. That's fine.
So, as far as, I think last time, I was just now starting with my job at the LASIK Institute that I work at. So I was kind of like just training and everything was new, still kind of new. It's been about 4 months since I've been there. And I actually love it. Now I am settled into my office. Before I was like training at a different office, and then, you know, they put me at my office that I'll be at. So I'm all settled in. Our team is all settled. I'm actually certified on 2 lasers now. So I've been in the operating room, so that's been like interesting to say the least. Working side by side with the surgeon. So it's been very exciting at the job. So I'm loving it here. Good job, good pay, bonuses, benefits. So job is good. Okay, especially now that I'm settled in at our office, because I was doing a lot of bouncing around at different offices, just training, and that was nerve-wracking because I had to learn it at their office, how they do it, learn it at a different office, and now I'm at my office. So.
Right. But would you say overall, like, the training was good?
It was good. It was some hiccups along the way.
Okay.
You know, just getting there to know everybody's personalities and stuff. But training wise, they did. I feel like I was prepared for like what I'm doing. Like they made sure. Yeah, they made sure they board out the technicians that, you know, and the engineers, and got me trained on the lasers. So I feel familiar. I feel good, so.
That's good, because I feel like in our last video, we kind of hit on, like, when you start in new jobs and they don't really train you, they kind of just throw you in there.
Yeah.
So that's good that you feel like you got the proper training that you needed, you know?
Some stuff they kind of, you had to figure out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it was different at their office, but it is what it is. You work that out. Once you get settled into where you are, you find your way of doing things, your team's way. So we found our niche and how we want our flow to be at our office. So that's pretty good. Once we got over that, now we have our doctor, our permanent doctor. So we're good to go.
Okay.
I feel good.
And
that's just the work update, you know. So also, I got my LASIK done because I've been there for over 3 months. So you qualify to get LASIK surgery for free. So I was like, why not? I was a minus 375 in like my right eye and a minus 350 in my left. So if you know, that means I'm pretty much blind. Yeah, like without, I couldn't see the words on the TV.
She couldn't see.
Like I had to find my glasses every morning, like, or my contacts. And what really made me want to get LASIK was just like hearing everybody's story. Like they're coming in every day, you know, and they're excited, like, oh my God, this changed my life. And I was like, I want that too. I'm tired of these contacts, you know, tired of the glasses slipping off. So I did make the decision to get the surgery. And it's been exactly a week ago from when I had my surgery. It was Saturday, last Saturday. So these eyes are brand new. I can see the camera. I don't have no contacts. So I actually broke my glasses and threw them in the trash.
Okay, did you?
I did.
Okay.
It's a Rizat. Like I'm seeing 20/20 now. So I'm excited about that.
That's good.
So that was just another perk from the job. And you just have to stay a year and they pay off your surgery. So I'm like, all right, why not? So yeah.
You don't plan on quitting anytime soon?
You know what? No, I'm in here for the long haul. No, at least until next year around this time. You got me, all right?
Yes.
I mean, if you do leave early, you just have to pay off the remainder. Like every month, every month they take off a little bit from your surgery.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Until it's like that 12 months is fully paid. So if you leave early, you just got to pay the rest. That's all. So, yeah.
Okay. And you feeling good?
I'm feeling good. As far as jobs. What am
I was talking about your eyes.
Oh, my eyes? Oh, yeah. Definitely. At first, I will say, it was painful. It was like very like itchy and burning sensation like right after surgery, after that numbing rubs off. Yeah, I took some NyQuil and went right to sleep because, I mean, the light was bright. I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's a process, but LASIK, it's no like downtime for real, because the very next day I was like, oh, okay. It was still a little foggy, and I felt like I was underwater a little bit as far as my eyes just looking like foggy. But after, by the time Monday, Tuesday rolled around, I was like, oh, I was seeing clear.
Okay.
They checked my eyes. I was 20/20 in both, so I'm like, okay. So yeah, I recommend it. I highly recommend that surgery for those that can have it. Go get a consult. I mean, it's a free consultation. Mostly at any LASIK institute, any LASIK place, it's free to get your consult. So go see if you can, if you qualify.
Yeah, I'm glad I have good vision because I would be a nervous wreck about somebody playing in my eyes. Yeah. I know you said it wasn't bad though.
It wasn't bad. It was weird. It wasn't bad. A bad surgery. It was only 15 minutes, but it was definitely strange. It was a point where I went black. Everything went black. I'm like, I hope my eyesight come back. Like I couldn't see. I was like, I can't see. They like, yeah, that's normal.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, because I hope they're coming.
Were you able to say that to them?
Yeah. I was like, the lights went out and everything is dark. They're like, yeah, that's normal.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
All right.
And then
as long as it's normal.
Yeah.
As long as I'm like, I'll be back in it.
Listen, I'm appreciative for my sight because, child.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last time we did an update, I was working at a place that I'm no longer working. So I left that place literally probably. So what happened, the reason why I left that place, let's get into that. So the reason why I left that place is because of pay. So they played a game with my pay, and that's the one thing that you need to get right. If you're not going to get anything right, you need to get my money right. Period. Okay. So what happened was I was working there. I was only working there for probably a month and a week or something like that, like not that long. But they never paid me. But they was continuously sending me schedules. But nobody could tell me where my checks were.
Right. But I'm supposed to report back to work.
But I'm supposed to report back to work. You keep asking me, can I cover shifts? But nobody has paid me anything yet. So it was like an ongoing thing where I pretty much asked them, where's my check? I didn't receive my check. Because the way it worked, the checks are supposed to come to the job. And, my check was never there. So, the manager called corporate and said, hey, Tia's check's not here. What's going on? They said, oh, we mailed it out. Why would y'all mail my check out when I'm here all week?
And I'm going to work. I could just pick it up.
Exactly. But okay, y'all mailed it out. I live in Philly, so it should be here in 2 days.
Right.
Tops, right? Yeah. Check never came. Okay. So now, manager comes into the store. Where's my check?
Is somebody about to cut me a check? Like, what's going on?
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, well, where's my check? I never got my check. Still, the 2 days in passed, no check, okay? At this point, they're giving me like a runaround. Oh, just give us some time. It's in the mail. They sent it out, blah, blah, blah. Okay. A week passed. Still no check. I'm still coming to work. And people still giving me the runaround. So now I don't want to talk to y'all. Give me corporate's number so now I can reach out to them. So I calls the corporate office. Nobody answers. I leave a voicemail. I leave my number. email, anything. Y'all got my email already.
Right.
Nobody ever got back to me. Nobody called me back. Nobody sent me no type of text message, email, a kite, nothing. They didn't send me anything. They didn't send me anything. Okay. Calls again. Same thing. Nobody reached out to me at all. So at this point, I'm pissed off and I feel like very disrespected because like if that was any of y'all checks, y'all would have been right on it.
Exactly.
Don't play a game with my money, okay?
Yeah, no.
So what happened was at this point I done called y'all multiple times, left voicemails. Nobody got back to me, so now I'm not coming to work.
Yeah, real rap.
I'm not
have my check. I'm good.
Yeah. So what happened was I reached out to. So first of all, it was very messy from the beginning. They messed up when they did my paperwork at the beginning. The girl never really fully did my paperwork.
Oh wow.
And that's on the company's. That's the company's fault too, because the person that did my paperwork, I thought she was a manager,
and she wasn't.
and she wasn't.
Okay. That's the first place you messed
That
up.
was the first place they messed up. So my thing is, instead of them saying, hey Tia, we really messed up, you know what I mean, and having that accountability, they played a game with me. And kept saying, oh, we send it out, we send it out, and we send out. Instead of saying, you know what, we messed up, and this is what we can do. You know what I mean? To fix this for you. Instead, they played a game. So then I was like, okay, y'all want to play a game? I'm not coming to work.
Yeah,
and that's
I
just
can play a game
like,
too.
no.
Yeah, because that's crazy.
Yeah, so what happened was I reached out to the girl that was, I thought that was the manager at first, and just let her know, like, I will not be returning back to work because I don't have a check. And at this point, I should be having two, and
I don't have
any.
And I'm not working for free.
And I'm not. We're not going to do that. So,
like, what is this?
So yeah, I wound up telling them like I'm not coming to work. The guy, one of the managers, pretty much was like, "Can you please see if she could come in?" And still, I said, "Will you have a check when I come in?"
Right.
Like, when you going to have my
money
when I get there? And his whole thing was like, "Oh, no, we won't. We'll have your check by Monday. It's Friday."
Yeah.
No. And I've been waiting.
Yeah.
So no, I will not be coming to work.
Yeah.
No. The only way I will be coming is if you have the check right
Period. Do you have a check?
No. Oh, you don't? And then so that was a Friday. I didn't go in. And I want to say maybe that's Saturday. Maybe the next day my check came.
I don't know that.
It was crazy. The next day my check came. And I don't feel bad though, because they still lied to me. The day that they told me that they sent out my check, they indeed didn't send my check out that day because the check was written for a day that was later than what they told me. So y'all was playing the game the whole time. You know what I mean? But yeah,
lies and deception.
It was you don't play with nobody's money like that. Like, I'm really in here doing manual work, like really in here busting my ass for this money. So get my check.
And I don't trust you.
And I don't trust you now. Exactly, because y'all lied. And then my thing is just have that accountability. People fuck up.
Exactly.
But don't mess up with somebody's money and still don't have that accountability. Exactly. Like, hey, we messed up and we did X, Y, and Z. So yeah.
And now y'all still acting like y'all confused.
Acting like y'all confused.
What?
Yeah. So I stopped working at that place on a Friday. On that same Monday, I had an interview at this other place for a manager position, and I got that job. Right. So literally, I started working at another place that next week.
Yeah.
And I no longer work there either.
You know what? And it's a growing thing. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
It's definitely, this is definitely new for me because, you know, I'm used to having one set job, and I haven't had many jobs in my entire life. And I've worked as, I want to say, well, since I quit that main job that I have, I worked at 2 other places since then. But yeah, so I don't work at the place that I was working. I was hired as a manager, but that job was just like, it was no structure. Everybody pretty much did whatever they wanted to do. So it's like, you're hiring me as a manager, but like, who am I managing? You know, because these people literally do whatever they want to do because you allow them. You know, the owner is very much involved, hands-on, always there.
Involved but not involved.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Like, you involved, but then you don't want to, you know, reprimand anyone.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't get that.
That's the whole thing. Like, when I came in, we had a conversation, and I let them know certain things. Like, okay, well, this is what I'm used to. I'm coming from this business that has structure. You know, we have rules, regulations, policies, and things like that. So for me to go to another company that has none of those things, like, nobody's getting no type of documentation for anything. You show up whenever you want to show up. You call out whenever you want to call out. You steal money out the drawer whenever you want to steal out the drawer. Like, it's just real crazy to me. But the owners is very much involved. You got cameras everywhere. You're watching cameras 24/7. But yet you didn't see that person take that 50 out the drawer, which is alarming to me. But you so tuned in. You can tell me when I'm sending a text message.
Right.
But you can't tell me who stole that money out that drawer.
Right.
That's a problem. Okay? But yeah.
Worried about the wrong things.
Definitely worried about the wrong things. For sure worried about the wrong things. Okay? You ain't see, you missed that person sipping that codeine in the bed. You missed it.
Codeine.
You missed it. But you ain't missed me sending that text. That's crazy. That's crazy, right? So,
not the codeine.
No, but if you like, and the crazy thing is no exaggerations right now, and I'm laughing. But this is serious. Like this
real
seriously happened at this place, and it got to the point where, you know, the owner is old. He's old. He's old. He's an older man. And, you know, he's stuck in his ways or whatever. And my thing is, I don't do disrespect. I don't care who you are. And his mouth was very much so crazy. And the way he spoke to me, I did not appreciate it. You know what I mean? Let's be clear. He spoke to everybody in this manner. You know what I mean? He was definitely consistent. And I'm not going to say he ever called me out my name or anything. It was just his tone, the way he spoke down. Like, you're not going to talk to me like that. And the day I left, pretty much, this would have been the third time I would have been telling him to watch his mouth. Like, the way you talk to me, I'm not a kid. I'm not your child. Like, you're not going to disrespect me. And in the midst of me about to say something to him, like, who are you talking to? I just was like, I'm out. I hung up on him, grabbed my things, and left. And left. And that was just the icing on the cake. Because like I said, there's already chaos in this workplace. Like, everybody's doing whatever they want to do. People not showing up for shifts. People doing drugs on shifts. People stealing money out drawers. Like, it was really a fucking circus.
Unreal. Like,
it was really a circus.
Wow.
It really was. So, yeah. But I worked there for 3 months.
You toughed it out for 90 years.
I worked there for 3 months. And it was, I mean, work is always work for me. Like, it wasn't a hard job. It really wasn't a hard job. It would have been a cake job if you didn't have to deal with this chaos. Like, I'm too old to be dealing with all of that at that job. So for somebody else, maybe that would have been a perfect job for them. But for me, it was just too much, and I'm cool. Like, the energy was just toxic. The whole thing, toxic. So yeah. As of now, I actually do have another job that I am going to be starting this week, coming up. And then I also have another job that I'll be starting as well. I don't have the date on when I'll be starting the second job, but yeah. So yeah.
So this even went out and got
2 of them. You know, got 2 of them. And then, you know, we're running Big Mama Energy, and we have some great things that's coming up with that. But, you know, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Yeah. You know, this year is definitely up.
Oh, yeah, it's up, definitely. This is our year.
For sure.
Honestly. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at as far as work and business-wise. We definitely have been checking off some of our goals already in the year for Big Mama Energy, which is amazing.
Yes.
So, and you'll see that. You'll see little things to come. So, one more thing that or it's actually two more things I got to update, but for my birthday, that just passed. That was February 10th.
Yes.
I am the beautiful 33. That was the 33rd birthday. I'm like, okay, so I wanted to go on a trip. I know all of this stuff is going on in the world, but I ain't dead. I want to travel and still be safe, whatever. So I went to Miami.
Yes,
Me and my fiance, we went to Miami, had a good time. We were there from the 11th to the 14th, and it was a vibe. Everybody was wearing their masks down there. I don't know who. Somebody said Florida was out of pocket.
Okay.
And maybe they were once upon a time, but everybody was wearing their mask. You could not get in the stores, restaurants without your mask on. So it was cool, until you received it, whatever. We had a good time. It was up soon as we landed. There are two different kinds of Miami. It was a ratchet kind. It was a bunch of, you know what I mean? It was areas that were like more so ratchet than others. And it was knuck if you buck. You know what I mean? So we experienced a little bit of that. I didn't like that too much.
Okay.
The younger crowd, I'm cool.
Right.
I like to chill.
Right.
Like, I don't know nobody else, but I like to just chill, drink, and have a good time, smoke a little hoop. I don't want to fight and act crazy like some people, you know what I mean?
But
so we steered away from
I think
it.
a lot of people, that might have been their first trip during the pandemic.
It had to
too.
be.
I mean, well,
The way people was getting hands and
youngsters
feet laid on and punched on, I'm like, what's going on? And we were just walking past like, okay. Like, yeah. But we still was minding our business and having a good time. You know what I mean? You can go mess up my trip, my energy, because y'all on some crazy stuff. But
hands and feet.
yeah, some people come down there for something else.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it was a vibe. I mean, we got to lay out on the beach for 4 to 5 hours, and just we really needed that. I needed that for sure. Just putting my feet in the water. I don't go too far in. But I was up to probably like my waist in the water. That's enough for me. Getting some of that ocean. I mean, it was good. It was really good. I enjoyed myself. The food was amazing.
What's some of the places that you went?
We went to Nikki Beach. Nikki Beach. That's a little restaurant. They have like little areas where you can sit on the beach. Like, it's on the beach.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, they got hookah. The food was amazing. You can go off to the beach and just come back. Like, you really can do whatever. Like, and you got your drinks that were good. Like, Nikki Beach was recommended by a friend. That was a good place.
Okay.
That was definitely a good time. We went and checked out, what is that? Uncut Miami.
Okay.
That was nice. I love their hookah. The music was really good. So, only thing was their kitchen was being remodeled, so I couldn't get no food.
Okay.
But everything else was a vibe.
All right.
With that. Then it was that place we went to eat. Why am I forgetting what it was called?
What are you talking about? The last place you went to eat?
What was that place? Yeah. And did you know what it was?
No, I can't
remember. It was this place we went to eat. It was so good. Or no, what was it? Pink tacos or something like that. That was really good. It gave me heartburn though. Definitely have your Pepsi AC on you if you older, whatever your Tums, because the food down there gave me indigestion like a mug. So definitely have that. It was, I don't know, we just went to a bunch of little places that were really good.
It definitely seemed like y'all went to some nice.
Yeah, the last one was Voodoo or something. I think it was a voodoo bar. The voodoo bar. That was popping. Okay. I enjoyed myself in there. That was like the last place we went the last night. That was really fun. So yeah, and I mean, there's some places I can't remember, but they had good breakfast places. And another one. What was that called? I'm mad. That was their finger licking.
Finger licking.
We went. That was the last spot we went to before we went to go catch the plane.
Okay.
Oh my God, them wings, child.
What kind of wings was that?
I had the finger licking wings.
Oh, it's like a special.
Yeah, they special wings, child. That sauce was like a barbecue, like tangy kind of. Oh God, it was so good. And my fiance, he had lemon pepper wings.
Okay.
And the sauce, they put sauce on them. These lemon pepper, they had chicken tenders. Oh God, they were so good. And they give you these lemonades that are just huge. And it has they playing like trap music and all like that. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a vibe. I thought it was a little just a little drive-through kind of place. I didn't know they had nowhere to sit. They're like, you want to sit down? I'm like, yeah. They're like, okay, go through that door. Went through, was a whole vibe. I'm like, it's a club back here. Like, yo, definitely a vibe.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you in the area, definitely try them out. That was a vibe for sure. So, I had fun. on a birthday trip. I will go back to Miami. Next time, I want to do it with my girls.
Okay.
You know, I want a little girl trip to there. But it was a good time, definitely. And then the last but not least that I wanted to update was the wedding. We kind of put everything on the back burner when the pandemic happened. So I was like, oh my gosh, wedding. I wasn't thinking about, wedding when COVID hit. So now that everything is kind of like settling, I did, we hired a wedding planner.
Okay.
So we set a date. I'll, tell that date at a later date. But we set a date, so that's final. And we're just, getting ahead with planning everything. And I'm just like super excited.
I am so ready.
Yes, super ready. Ready for the bridesmaids.
I'm so ready, yes.
All of the
This
things.
is definitely going to be a great and wonderful and a beautiful experience. And I'm so happy.
Yes, I'm so excited.
I'm so happy.
Good things to come. Good things to come in 2021. So I'm
Yes.
super excited.
Okay.
Yeah, that's,
I don't really have too much of anything to really update you guys on, really too much. It was just mainly work, really, that I've really been focusing on. Big mama energy and just, setting goals and smashing them and getting myself prepared. As of now, I'm definitely getting myself, trying to get myself prepared to be having 2 jobs. Because... it's something. But I'm prepared. You know why? Because I'm looking at the bigger picture. Like, I know I don't want to have 2 jobs. Like, this is not the end goal. Like, this is not, oh, yeah, I'm going to just have 2. I'm going to be Tia 2 jobs. Tia 2 jobs for the rest of my life.
Right.
No, that's not what I want. But I have goals and I have things that I want to accomplish this year. And, I'm just... Gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? I gotta do what I gotta do to get where I want to be.
Right.
And you know what I mean? Yeah, I might be a little uncomfortable at first or for a while or tired, whatever the case may be. But I already know that it's a bigger picture and I'm gonna be happy at the end of it. So definitely preparing myself for that. As far as another update, it's just like I'm just getting closer to God and myself and, during my spiritual journey. I'm just getting closer to myself and just learning myself and honestly, what I can say, because even with that journey, like my growth and my evolvement has been amazing. I am still single. I am dating, and even with like my personal life and my personal journey, I've evolved and had like some tough conversations. I would say a tough conversation, because I'm not one to be very vulnerable with people. Like when it comes to my feelings, I kind of run. That's just how I am. So I actually was able to like accomplish something and have like a hard conversation that was uncomfortable for me. But the person made it easier too because they were receptive. Like they were open to the conversation.
Right.
And that made it even better. I feel like, when you want to have, and we just kind of talk about this right before we started, recording.
Right.
We was just talking about how like, you... All right, so for instance, I'm gonna use the same example I use. So when women say, can I ask you a question? To men, they already like go to the defense. Like
one question.
What you gotta ask me?
Right.
And it kind of like it sets the tone of how the conversation is gonna go. So now you're like on nuck if you buck, and that's not even where I was trying to go with the conversation. You know what I mean?
Right.
So now I'm stuck with these feelings that I didn't even, was able to express or get off my chest, because now we in a whole argument. But yeah, so, that's not even what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like, how do we get to nothing but
get here? Right.
Like, just, like, can we normalize having healthy conversations?
Right.
Like, just because I say, can I ask you a question, doesn't mean that
sometimes when people say, can I ask you a question, it spin off into some bullshit.
It do.
So some people, I feel like from past situations, they're like, they automatically
it's a
like,
trauma.
can I ask you a question? Even some of your parents, let me ask you a question.
No, for real.
You'll be like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
That is, yeah.
Like, what's the question? Like, wait a minute, we gotta talk.
Right, we gotta talk. But I mean,
Yeah.
be a little bit more open
Right.
to having conversations.
So that person was open.
Yeah. No, he definitely was open and honest. It was a very adult conversation, and I love adult conversations.
Right.
One thing that I will always say is, you know what I mean, the truth. I'm not going to say I may not. No, yeah, I may not like the truth sometimes. Like, the truth hurts.
Oh, sure.
Sometimes, you know, the truth is hurtful sometimes.
Right.
But I will always prefer the truth over anything. You
Over
get what I'm
lie,
saying?
for sure.
Tell me the truth. And it was just an honest conversation, and I was able to express myself and be vulnerable, and it was fine. Like, I was okay, and it was a good conversation. I was actually really happy, and that was a hurdle that I had to get over, and it was good.
That's good.
But yeah, so that's pretty much what's been really going on with me. Just, you know, staying positive and, you know, keeping a positive mind and keeping my heart open and my mind open. And I'm just excited about our new ventures, you know, with Big Mama Energy. Like Sissy said, we did a couple of things that were our goals, and we kind of smashed them without even knowing or realizing that we were doing so yeah, it's definitely a lot of, you know, good things happening in 2021 that I'm excited about, you know. So yeah, that's really all I have for an update. Really,
that was our update, you know, just to let you know what's going on with us at this point.
Yes, at this
4
point.
months down the line.
Yes, and maybe we'll do this every 4 months or something like that, just to update you guys on what we have going on.
Right.
But yeah, it's going to be a lot more to come. Definitely stay on the lookout. Some new things with Big Mama Energy. So yes. Okay. We still have our email. You already know, bigmamaenergy@gmail.com. So go ahead, send us some emails. If you have any questions, if you have any topics that you want us to talk about, definitely let us know. Yeah, males or females. I don't want men to think that we are not here for you guys either. If there's a topic that you want us to touch on, let us know. We'll definitely touch on those topics. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. But yeah, so it's bigmamaenergy@gmail.com. Okay. But yeah, until next time, always like,
share,
comment,
and subscribe.
Bye guys.